Quack, bitch.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Bakri. This is my man Beer Tenders, and we're two bros, one beer coming at you with another review.
What's going on? So this week we have one from Pennsylvania's own Mifflinburg. It's Rusty Rail Brewing. Big shout out to my boy Noah. This one is called Fool's Gold. So this is a peanut butter Heffenweiser, and very interesting because most of the peanut butter brews that I've always had has always been stouts or porters. I've never really had a Heffenweiser. So I'm very
it's Imperial Heff as well.
Yeah, about 8% on the nose. Yeah, 8% ABV. So, I mean, without further ado, let's get into it and see what we got.
For sure. And as always, with us, our bald and beautiful co-host, Darrell. Say what's up with the people.
Hello, good people.
Also, like our cameraman, co-host, EP, manager, he does
Everything.
it all. Does everything. He's the backbone of this podcast. So, big shout out to Rail.
I'm the Draymond of this shit.
Definitely.
You can be better than that.
I mean, the only player to get a triple-double with no points. That's pretty impressive.
All right.
Pour me with some good. Don't foam my shit out like you always
Okay.
do.
It's a half.
So tell me something about some halves. What is it? What is it? Like, what is the origin behind a half? A hefe.
Hefe. Wait, that's
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, Hefeweizen's a German style of beer, almost bordering on, like, the only thing that would be, like, of American style that you could compare it to be almost like a golden ale. They definitely are tend to be hazier, a little bit more funky than a wit beer would be, but it also shares some of those softer qualities as far as mouthfeel and like being like buttery on the tongue and stuff like that. So for you,
Thank you, my good man.
no problem.
So on the appearance, it is a nice blondish, golden blonde color, low to none of a rocky head. Rails probably has the most because his, it's just got poured, so it doesn't stick around high levels of CO2, which is the reason why the rocky head doesn't stick around. A little hazy.
Yeah, so definitely hazy. The style tends to be a little bit opaque. Off the nose immediately, it's all peanut butter.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's like, that's all you get hit with, like, rich, unctuous peanut butter smell. I'm ready to get to it. How about y'all?
Yeah, it's like a peanut butter.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Wow.
That's exactly what you would expect.
Wow. Peanut butter through and through, on the nose, on the palate.
Yeah.
Very mouthful.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is definitely full body.
It definitely has like a cream, maybe cream is like a whipped, like quality on the tongue.
Like a fluffiness.
Yeah, a fluffiness. It tastes just like peanut butter. It's like, like Dane was talking about like South importers who tend to do peanut butter versions and stuff like that.
That's really good.
You have so many other qualities to like South importers that are going to give it more roasty things and stuff like that. You don't really go that way with Hess. But it also like lends to big flavor because it's a Heff.
Yeah.
So you're getting a lot more of that concentrated pepper, that concentrated peanut butter going on. Very hazy, and like it didn't hold the carbonation well, but it's still like very, very prominent and present when you drink it.
For it to be an imperial, it doesn't really give a boozy feel. Like when you taste it, it doesn't taste boozy or feel boozy like it would if you were drinking an imperial stout.
Yeah.
Or anything like an imperial, like a triple IPA or anything like that. Like it doesn't have that.
For sure, and it's also it finishes real crisply, which is like one of the qualities of a Heff. It tends to be like summer beers that are drank tend to lean towards Hefeweizens, but also like a changing weather type of beer. So like a good sip, especially something like this, Imperial Heff is like something pretty great to sip in the fall time.
That's a definitely nice summer beer.
Yeah, this is definitely heavier. So this is one that'll be like, this is a more fall, like springtime type of deal. But traditional Heffs are like real bright and bubbly and like real crisp, and like this like definitely holds true to that crispness that you get on the end of more traditional style Hefeweizens. This is pretty dope. I actually like this. Wit beers and Heffs tend to be a bit too sweet for me a lot of times. This I already knew I was getting into with all the peanut butter, but it's also the sweet characteristics, the richness just plays good with the concept of making a peanut butter style like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, what you thinking, man?
In layman's terms, if you like Reese's Pieces, you'll like this as a beer. I agree wholeheartedly that the beer is definitely dense. It's a little bit more dense than the other beers I've tasted, but by far probably the tastiest Hefe I've had thus far. Yeah. Definitely a fall beer. More so sitting by the fire with a nice pint. Mm-hmm. And this would be probably the beer that I would drink. But if you like peanut butter and you like kind of like that sweet, sweet side of beer, I think that you might like this.
Yeah. It drinks. It doesn't linger for real, which probably is because it's a Heff, and like it's definitely a more. I haven't had this style before. I've had Imperial Heffs before, but the booze definitely comes through. But this one being peanut butter is just like very like smooth and mellow. Interestingly enough, it's definitely like got a hop profile, but like it's a very very low IBU. I'm assuming it's probably like 18 or something.
If that, maybe.
Yeah, it's 18 on the head. IBU's 18. Yeah. So it's definitely not a beer that you drink if you want like a hot bomb at least, but it is great for this type of weather. And yeah.
So yeah, there you have it. So this week, thank you for coming through. Thank you for supporting us. And as you know, this week we have one from Rusty Rail Brewing in Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania. Big shout out to those guys. I've seen a few of their other brews. Like I was mentioning to my co-host before the show, they had this maple syrup waffle type of stout. Mm-hmm. Look incredible. I know they got some fall stuff coming through the pike as well. I'm definitely happy I jumped on this one. We jumped on this one. So big shout out to them. And what we got for closing?
As always, future is female. You still fucking didn't arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, so let's do that. All Black Lives Matter, all the fucking time. And vote him out. Vote him out big time. Wear your fucking mask. Make sure you go out and vote yourself. And anything else, Real?
Love everybody. Love yourself. Mm-hmm. If you ain't in the race to believe in, if you ain't in the race, then how we gonna believe in you? That's it.
Words of the wise. See you guys next week. Stay crafty. Hey guys, if you like this video and other ones like this, feel free to leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, or leave a comment or two. If you'd like to see what we do outside of our reviews and podcasts, you can always follow us on Instagram at Real2Bros1Beer. Thanks for all the support, guys. See you next time.
You can comment when you're ready.
Okay. You need something else, baby? You need something else,
sweetie? Nah, I'm gone.
What's on? You watching on Mom Joe? You watching on Mom Joe?
Whatever it was on when I turned the TV on, I think so.
Mob Draw. Okay. Bye bye. Tony is the big All right, fuck it. Let's go. All right. 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.